number one, you can ultimately do more than one thing, like have more than one audience, but trying to pursue all of them at the same time is a huge mistake, especially when a business is young. You only have so much resources, time, money, people, capability to, like money to run the campaigns, all of that. And if you're trying to be all things to all people, you're usually nothing to no one.
Right,
It's
right,
and
right.
but there's nothing wrong with having multiple. Like, so for example, take a real estate agent. They could obviously have a relocation campaign, right, where they're targeting people that are relocating to the area, and at the same time have a campaign that they're running to real estate investors, for example. So there's nothing wrong with that. But initially, when you're trying to grow your business, you've got to pick a track to run on and go out and give it enough time and money and energy to be able to get some traction, to be able to see if it's going to work or not. And unfortunately, what a lot of people do is they have a lot of false starts. So they'll go out there and they'll get started on something, and they'll maybe hear something on a podcast like this or at a conference, or a mentor or someone tells them something, and they go out and they start down that path, and then very quickly they abandon it, and then they go off to the next thing. And then then it's like the flavor of the week kind of thing. And so they're constantly changing gears, and they never give anything time to have traction.
I agree. So again? How would you tell people to go about it where they give an idea enough? What's enough runway, right? What's enough time? What's enough, I guess, fails for people to go, okay, yeah, this one clearly is not working. Let me go on to the next. I mean, and I know that's look, if somebody asked me that on a podcast, I'd be like, crap, man. I mean, I don't know what a good answer is to that. And so I hate doing that to you, but maybe you have something, maybe you don't, and that's fine. We can move on.
Yeah, no, I actually do have an answer, and there's a good reason for it, because I've been saying this for years. Over the years, when I've coached and consulted people, I used to offer consulting services to people like that. And then I've mentored people. And I always say 90 days is enough time to get some traction, but it's not so long that we're going to get sick of each other and feel like, we're in bed for life. And so, I believe that 90 days or 12 weeks. And it's kind of funny. There's a great book out that you probably are well aware of. Brian Moran's book, The 12-Week Year, operates on that same idea too. It's the idea of that 12 weeks. I've run on that idea of a quarterly or a 90-day program in many areas of business. It's really enough to establish some kind of traction for a new program.
Get more content plus free bonuses and resources at jpmaroney.com/VIP.